Hello friends, how will you say there exists something? Now for that we use there, there, there with forms of to be, present or past. That depends. There, the word there here is a dummy. It has no meaning. It's a starting point, that's all. The actual subject here in such sentences, the actual subject is the noun that comes after forms of to be. The noun that comes after forms of to be. See the first sentence. There is a river in the village. So a river is the actual subject. There is only a starting point, a dummy you can say. It has no meaning there. The sentence ought to be, or the sentence not ought to be, the sentence, a river is there in the village. So the actual subject of the sentence is a river. And it comes after to be. To be means is, am, was, were. Is, am, these are the present forms, and the was, were, they are the past forms. So if you want to say something exists, something is there, something is existing, then you have to use sentences with the there. There is a boy, there is a girl, like that. Now go through these sentences, then you will see. This can be made negative by not. They can be shortened by there apostrophe s or there apostrophe re, and after there apostrophe s you read it as there's, there, like that. Understand? Short forms. You can make questions. Start the sentence with the to be form. So like, there is a river in the village. Is there a river in the village? Negative will be, there isn't a river in the village. And if you want to shorten it, it will be, there's a river in the village. As you can see, first short forms, then negatives, short forms of negatives, and questions. So now let's go through those sentences, then you will understand it, in a better way. Sentence number 1, there is a river in the village. That means there exists a river in the village. Sentence 2, there are many flowers in the garden. Otherwise, how will you say? There's no other way. This is the best way to say that. There are many flowers in the garden. See, in that case also, many flowers. That's the real subject. Understand? So, many flowers are there in the garden. But in English, we don't say like that. We say, there are many flowers in the garden. If you ask me, many flowers are there in the garden, if you say like that, will somebody do any harm to you? No harm will be done. Nobody is going to do any harm. But this is the way it is done in English. Third sentence, there are 5 schools in the town. Fourth sentence, once there was a king. Very often we start a story like this, no? Once there was a king. Once upon a time there was a king. Yes, and the fifth one is, there were giants in the, as you can see, fifth one, no? There were giants in the forest. No, not now. Yes, there were giants in the forest. Sixth one, there are angels in heaven. There are angels in heaven. Are there angels in heaven? 7. There are stars in the sky. There are stars in the sky. 8. These are just examples. You can make as many sentences as you want. There are 2 colleges in the city. There are 2 colleges in the city. 9. There is a well nearby. There is a well nearby. And 10. There were monsters inside that cave. There were monsters inside that cave. Now you can see short forms, this, there. Negatives, is not, short form is isn't, are not, aren't, was not, wasn't, and were not, weren't. Questions, is there, are there, was there, and were there. So this is now what we can do together is make as many sentences, at least let's say some 50 sentences on this pattern, and then you rewrite them negative, questions, short form and so on. Then what happens is that, as I always say, and also read it aloud. You read these sentences aloud, or sit in groups and practice this. It will have first, you will be in a position to generate new sentences. Secondly, you will become thorough with the use of is, am, are, was, were, and negatives and short forms and so on. And thirdly, when you read out loudly, then what happens is that it will have an effect of a spoken English training program. Try this and see the result. Alright, till we meet again. Bye.